Hey guys, I am live at the West Palm Courthouse. I'm gonna give a few more minutes. Got a few camera crew back there. Something was supposed to happen at noon, but I'm wondering if maybe the document they just received may have got them to reconsider. And they received it about 11 o'clock.
And that, folks, is how it's done.
So hold on here. I gotta get this. I am. There we go. How do you fucking spin this thing around? There you go. No, that's not it. Damn it. That doesn't do it. Well, there we go. I just finally got internet access back. What's your name?
Jim Whalen.
Jim Whalen. He's got a CNN fake news. Seems to be upsetting the CBS guys.
CBS reported on fake news for the last 4 years of the Trump administration with Russiagate, the Russia hoax, and all that kind of
Well, you
stuff.
wouldn't think they'd be so upset about, if it said like CBS is fake news, it'd be like, oh, okay, we can't have that there.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of competition, right?
Yeah.
What could we do? The guys stand there with a sign? Yeah, they are a little fake news.
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
you live?
Yeah, I just got internet connection back.
What platform you on?
I'm on YouTube right now.
That's cool. My YouTube channel is The Armed Cyclist.
The Armed Cyclist, and that still exists.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know how that happened.
How many subscribers do you have on your channel?
Like 5,000-6,000.
That's the same size
Not too
as mine.
many. I used to have more.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen Shadowgate, so he loses a couple.
Because I haven't seen that, I lose a couple of street creds.
Yeah, you do. He lost a little street cred there. Calling out fake news,
But
not having seen Shadowgate.
This cameraman guy, he's pretty cool.
I don't know. Have you seen Shadowgate, boss? I don't think he's going to answer
He
that.
still smiles but ignores me.
Yeah, I know. I don't think the CBS guy's seen Shadowgate. But we were supposed to hear something.
It's about breaking down music.
Oh, I know.
Breaking down music. Break music.
Have you had many, through your career, have you had many sign holders like me?
I was on the.
He's like, no.
You're the one and only.
So, yeah. So I wonder if they're gonna come out with anything. I do not know. But we got a few people on. Let me do this here. I'm gonna go right here and pull this document out. Give me a second here. It's hot as shit. Sucks. Hold on. There we go. So, and I cannot get this fucking thing to spin around. I bet that will do it. Really? That's not it. That takes a picture. Ah, no, it spun it around. Why didn't it spin it around last time? Damn it. Here we go. There. So, this is the document. As you can see, it was filed today. Everything looks just like Patrick Burns, except the contents. Now I'm going to upload the full document to my Patreon when I get back to the hotel. But I just wanted to show you guys, there's the courthouse. So for all my supporters that helped make this happen, thank you very much. And what I did is included with the, thanks Jill, included with the affidavit is Patrick Berge's book questions for Patrick Burns. which correspond to Byrne's affidavit. So, here. Someone fill me in, what's the affidavit for? So, the affidavit, and give me a second, I'm lighting a smoke. I didn't set the kitty filter on, so we don't want YouTube giving me a crap. But, so the affidavit, let me spin this around here. There we go. The affidavit was to provide a little more context to the affidavit that Patrick Byrne submitted. Or maybe a lot more context. So, I don't believe Patrick Byrne had any justification for submitting that affidavit other than selling his books. And but I think there's actually probably something more involved in that. Let's sit down here. There's probably something a little more involved in that. And several things in his affidavit I question. One of the things I questioned was the comment he made about Rudy Giuliani, meeting Giuliani in January of 2022 in Miami. Well, he didn't say Miami. He didn't say where he met him. He just said when he met him. I believe that when was when he met with Millie, Gavin, and Tori in this area, actually. And so there we go. We got some soldiers coming through here. Oh, come on, switch over, you piece of crap. There we go. But so when he said that that was the first time he heard how that Trump, from Giuliani, that Trump had in fact rescinded Howell's authority that he granted as a special counsel, and her clearances that would be required for that following their December 18th, 2020 meeting at the White House. And so but I saw them in January of 2021, all of them coming out of a meeting. And I said, okay, Byrne was pretty pissed. It was at the Willard with Rudy. And I say to myself, well, are you serious? A couple weeks after, it's a couple weeks, now it's about 3 weeks after, 3 weeks after the December meeting. And Byrne is literally meeting with Giuliani, but they didn't discuss that Trump had rescinded that then? I find that interesting. I find that almost impossible that he first learned that in January of 2022. What I believe, though, in January of 2022 he was doing was arranging, he was attacking me. He was coordinating with Millie, Gavin, and Tori to attack me. That's a problem, because I was kind of speaking out about this stuff. I wasn't going along with their little game, so they had to freaking destroy me. And this kind of proven me right, especially because he says that he planned that with Rudy then, or he heard that from Rudy then. Interesting raw story that was done yesterday that spoke about the apparent tunnels and such that can bring you into Mar-a-Lago. Well, that would be interesting. I wonder if maybe Rudy and Patrick Byrne met with Trump at Mar-a-Lago in January of 2022. I don't know, but that seems like a good question, because they could certainly do it without anybody knowing. So I don't see why Byrne ever had to provide that affidavit. The only thing it could do is hurt Trump. There's nothing good that could come from that. Or any possible good they might have thought would absolutely be outweighed by the potential harm it could cause. And I'm certain that it did and that it has. In fact, I believe that Patrick Byrne's affidavit was to kind of set up the stage for today when the judge is going to make a decision on what to do with the documents, with the warrant. I think the warrant was, at least in part, and this is just my opinion, but I believe strongly, based on a lot of evidence I've seen, that the warrant was based on, at least in part, on Patrick Byrne and Pat Cipollone's testimony. That's Patrick Berge's opinion. 3 Pats causing shit in the unconscious collective right now. You like that? So I believe Patrick Byrne and Pat Cipollone's testimony was used, at least in part, to justify the warrant, based on the actions that they're claiming that Trump made by appointing Sidney Powell and giving her a clearance, potentially, what Byrne mentioned, that pat yourself on the back. That was clever, Sarah. Thank you. So, but also, he mentioned that General Flynn, who was there at the meeting, was leaving thinking that he had some authority there, or was going to do something, I believe, with logistics. Well, all of that stuff needed to be documented. It's required. Presidential Record Acts, OPM requires it for the classification, for the clearances. So, and if you appoint someone as special counsel, there has to be documentation for that. And then, of course, if you appoint them and then you rescind that appointment, well, there's got to be documentation for that. This isn't a game. The government has rules. The rules are good. They're for a purpose. And if you don't follow those, you can get in trouble. I believe that Trump was set up for this, to be honest with you. Somebody said Tori is having a tough day at the courthouse. I don't know what she's doing. I have no idea. I imagine she's going to have a tough day about anywhere. See, she files these frivolous lawsuits, has her followers file these, dozens and dozens of frivolous lawsuits that aren't going to go anywhere. They aren't going to do anything other than cost taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars, and clog up the system for people who really actually need it. My Ketan that I filed in D.C. federal court, that was completely different. It's not going to take any of that. It was based on me as a fact witness. This right here, all of this I did today, was just submitting an affidavit, which, by the way, didn't even cost anything for the affidavit. So that was good. I'm not clogging up the system there. I'm providing information as a fact witness to it. Tori is complaining that she will not be allowed to question the plaintiff as she believes she has the right. Well, the plaintiff has rights too, right? Or the defendant has rights too. Just if every Tory out there just was able to go and force everybody else, to anybody that she wanted, to just go in and answer questions, our system would be really screwed up. That's not something I'm encouraging. she's not doing it as a fact witness. She's doing it she's doing it for clicks. She's doing it for money. She's doing it to try to look important. But she has nothing to provide for it. She's not a fact witness to any of this stuff. My Ketam, I worked for these people. This was, it was personal, as it should be. I have I was involved. This is what I believe happened, and I believe this needs to be investigated. And here's the evidence I have for it. That's what the court system's for. The court system's not for freaking Jonathan Lee Riches and Tories to just run around and make up lawsuits, right? So that is a problem. Oh, by the way, somebody's down there, Shadowgate. Actually, everybody here I've checked. Nobody here, none of these journalists, or the PIO, Public Information Officer, which he's actually pretty funny. He's actually the guy in blue talking to, he's the guy in blue right there talking to the CNN guy. But he's actually pretty funny. He's a nice guy. Apparently they have a mutual friend. But the guy's like, the PIO guy's like, hey, could you turn off your mic so we could have this conversation? But at any rate, I'm hoping I want to connect up with, and do a live thing. I wanted to connect up and do a live thing with Mike Jaco. But like I said, I just now got my internet connection back. I think he has a interview at like 1 o'clock or so. So it just got too late to do it. I think CNN just freaking, or CBS just said, screw it, shut down. Score one for the fake news guy. But, like I said, he hasn't seen Shadowgate. So he's, what kind of protester walks around with a fake news sign that hasn't seen Shadowgate? Get my towel here. It is hotter. I am sweating like a Tory. It's gonna get me in trouble. But no, so probably going to stick around here just a little bit more. I may walk up. I don't have anything to drink, and I've got some major cotton mouth right now. So, and the only place to get something to drink is like up over that hill. I'm gonna have to walk a little bit. Nothing's come out yet. I will naughty. I will. I'll check back here again in a few minutes, but otherwise, not really sure anything's come out yet.
Can I scoot back?
What's that?
Can I scoot back?
Oh yeah, it's this way, boss.
God damn! I'll do half for this shit.
He wanted to go by. He's like, he didn't want to be on camera. He's like, can I scooch by? I'm like, or it wasn't being on camera. It was just didn't want to be rude. That was nice. So I think I'm gonna go and grab something to drink here, maybe get a bite to eat, and I'm gonna upload the full chemtrail sky, right? Yeah. I'm gonna upload the full. I think it's 11 pages. I will upload those. I will upload that probably in the next couple hours to my Patreon for my patrons, the guys that actually help make that happen, and some people, others as well. But that's the best place that I can think of putting it right now, and then I'll make it public shortly after. But otherwise, yeah, CBS is packing up. I think everybody's pretty much leaving here, so I doubt I'll probably come back. But the document's in. The judge will have it. Judge probably has it already. I imagine shit like this is going through the system pretty quick. But I think they're going to have a different perspective on Patrick Byrne's affidavit after this. I don't know. I hope they do. Not that they even, you know, I don't know, right? I don't know if it was the basis or, you know, like I said, in full or even in part. But it doesn't add up. And I like things to add up, even though I suck at math. So, on that note, I'm going to sign off, guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'll be back on my Bergie Bit's going to be. I'll be back on tomorrow from 7 to 9. I just have. I'm heading back to Tampa, so I'll be back at the studio tomorrow from 7 to 9, unless the train's 2 hours late again, like it was leaving Tampa. You would think it would run on time now that Hunter Biden wasn't on the board of directors. What kind of crackhead do they have on the board now? Apparently they don't have the greatest hiring standards. So, you know, it's like, who the hell are they putting on these boards? It's just ridiculous. But at any rate, I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you very much for everything, for helping me. If you've helped to make this happen, I appreciate that. If you want to share this, if you like what's going on, please share it. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bergie out.